Hello, Incubus here. Today I'm really excited to be able to show you what I think is a pretty cool and compact redstone contraption. As you may have already guessed from the title, it's a silent multi-solder storage. By now you're probably going, wait a minute, this is Tangotech's design, and yes, I made it look similar on purpose. I love Tango's multi-solder storage room, and I have built one on my own server. Then in one of his recent livestreams he stated that not only himself was annoyed by the clicking of empty droppers. I mean, this clicking. So I wanted to know if it could be done, and more importantly, if I could do it. Now what makes Tango's design so ingenious and compact is the actual fact that he uses empty droppers to block hoppers. Therefore, separating them requires a little more redstone mechanic, as you can see. Then I never thought that there was such a thing as too quiet, where you cannot tell if your system is running, so I ended up adding indicator lights, which are optional. Here I have prepared position with specific items in different chests. I usually use netherrack as a space filler, as you get so much of it working in the nether. Here in the input chest, I have stacks of different items we are going to run through. By the way, the TNT is our unsortable item test. And over there, that's the unsortable item chest where the TNT should end up. So let's turn it on and see what happens. That took quite some time, so let us see if all the items have been processed correctly and filtered into the corresponding chests. Everything's gone here, that's a good sign. Okay, we have stone in here. Cobblestone arrived. Birch. These have arrived too. Looking good. Pumpkins. Yeah, everything in its place. Even the two different items in one chest and the two different kinds of chests. Slime balls and slime blocks. Even banners, diamonds, and even the TNT has arrived. Now that you have seen that it's working, I will show you how to build it, so let's get started with the tutorial. Even though the redstone looks rather complicated, it's actually quite easy to build. And it's a modular design, so what you need to build one module can be found here. 14 chests, 14 trap chests, 26 hoppers, 22 droppers, 5 redstone, 44 redstone torches, 44 repeaters, and 2 comparators. You need about 91 blocks to put your redstone on, 14 item frames or signs. Then if you want to build the signaling, you need 2 redstone lamps, 4 redstone torches, 6 repeaters, 2 slabs, and blocks to put your redstone on, about 4. Then these are decorative blocks which I used in this build. You can use whatever block you like. And let's get started. I already prepared a little area over here, so we will stack up first 7 double chests. 2 more here. And 7 double trap chests. Then we go to the back and put hoppers pointing into each chest. Now we go all the way to the bottom and come 2 blocks down from the floor level, put another block below, and this is where we're going to put our droppers on. So we go up with droppers up to the same level where we have the last hopper, and we put 1 sideways. Then we go down to the other side, and here we go down 4 blocks from the floor level. That's 1 more on the bottom. That's where we built our droppers on top. And again we stack up all the way to the topmost hopper, and then go 1 sideway into the hoppers, put 2 hoppers pointing into the other hoppers, then we go all the way down. So the first thing we will do is put the in-feed line with 2 hoppers pointing like this, and then the outgoing line. To do that we put a block on the side, then we point a hopper into that block, a hopper sideways like this into the hopper, then come around and pull it up to the existing hopper line. Then we point 2 into the bottom one and bring it all the way up to the rightmost hopper line. So what we have now is the droppers go up, the items come down through the hoppers, go into the second tower up, come down, and then go around into the next chain. Now we come down 3 blocks from the top and put 2 blocks behind, then leave a gap, put 2 more blocks, leave a gap, another 2 blocks, and then put 2 more blocks down here. So starting from the second block level, we put 2 repeaters on 1 tick, then 2 repeaters on 2 ticks, then 2 repeaters on 3 ticks on that level. Now we put blocks in the back of each one of those repeaters, like this, and like so. And we put another block out here, like this. Get rid of those 2. And from the top down, the first 2 repeaters on 1 tick, then 2 repeaters on 2 ticks, 2 repeaters on 3 ticks, and 2 repeaters on 4 ticks. Now we're gonna be coming down that. And then just spam repeaters in the back. And 2 more here. Then put more blocks behind. And another 2 on the bottom here. Put repeaters on 1 tick. And also here. As you can see, we're staircasing all the way down, step by step, bringing each hopper block down like that. And 1 more down here. Then again, repeaters on 1 tick. Then repeaters here. And we forgot these 2. And you should have something like this. As you can see, it's coming down in a ramp form. Now we're going to go 2 blocks out from the bottommost repeaters. Then this is where our torch tower will start, which we will staircase up diagonally to feed each repeater line. All the way up to the same level of the topmost repeaters, like that. Now we're going down and we come out 1 block like this, and then another one on top of it. Then we put 2 repeaters on 1 tick in the gap, and redstone on both of those blocks. This will be our pulse generator infeed line. So now we're gonna put a pulse generator, bring up blocks like this, and then a repeater on 4 ticks here. Then redstone in the bottom and in the back like that, and a torch in front, and it should start pulsing. So now you can verify your repeater times. The column right next to the hoppers should be blinking in the same rhythm, asynchronous to the second column, just like this. Then everything is okay. So now we're gonna do our hopper tower. So we bring out 1 block here, come 1 block down diagonally, and another block here. Then go 1 block up, and another one up, I think, then this one. So we put the comparator in the gap, then put a torch in front of the block it fits into. This will be blocking this block, and this is in the wrong place. This comes down like that. And we put a repeater in here on 2 ticks, and another one here on 4 ticks, which will be feeding into the elevator. Then here we bring out 1 more block diagonally down, and we get our pulse from this block, like this. You can see it will be pulsing through, so when an item gets in the dropper, it'll unlock. So now we put a block here, and we will pillar up our tower. A straight torch and a side torch, and you should hear the clicking, and then we tower up all the way to the topmost dropper. That's 2 more, and then we put blocks here, here, and here on the side, so we do the zigzag thing going up, and then we spam torches on the very front and in between, and torches on the other side, on the inside of the blocks going up. And that's basically it. So now we do a similar thing on this side. So a block coming out, then one block diagonally down and one up like this, and then we put the repeater in the gap in between these blocks, and then the torch in front, which will be feeding into a block on top, and then we come out one block to the front, then we come two more blocks up like this. So this time we take the pulse from this block with a torch, then go into two pieces of redstone, then a repeater on 4 ticks and another repeater on 4 ticks, and then we tower up as before. So on top of the comparator comes another block with a straight torch up, then a side torch on this side, and bringing up the tower all the way to the topmost dropper like this, and then putting blocks on the back side same as before, and getting rid of these blocks, and spam torches on the front and on the inside like this and there. And on the inside of the back side we're gonna also put the torches. So this is basically the system. So now we can test if everything comes up. Let's put some blocks in here and blocks in here. So if everything goes well and everything is adjusted correctly, the items should end up in the first 2 chests. So the blinking stopped now, and we have 64 blocks here and 64 blocks here, which looks promising. Now we're gonna do the indicator lights, which are optional. The system works completely without them, but I personally prefer them so I can see what's going on. So we come out 1 block here next to the chest, and then put a redstone lamp in front of it. Then let's put stairs on top of the chest so they will be openable. You can also use slabs. Then we put a block here, another one here, and we come back and put a slab in the back of the hopper. Yep, 2 torches here, then a block on each torch, and then we put repeaters all the way going to the front, each one on 1 tick, and then put torches on the side, and this should be ready. Now what we can do is we can cover up all the open areas to make it look good. This. And then we put some stairs up on the top like this to cover up the redstone behind. Okay, looking good. So now let's do a second test. What we do is we prepare a chest with fillers. Let's use netherrack. Then fill 2 positions with stone, and we do the same to the second chest. We put 2 positions of cobble and fill the rest up with netherrack. So now we just throw these blocks into the infeed hopper, and if everything goes fine, everything should be sorted into the correct chests. Let's lapse through this. So let's see if everything's sorted fine. You can see the 62 stone have arrived and the 62 cobblestone. This means our system is working correctly. This is basically it. So now you can repeat this system. The only difference is if you have two, you will have to do minor changes as the redstone starts overlapping. When they're right next to each other, get rid of the pulse generator like this. Then fill in the gap between those two blocks, so the pulse from the same generator feeds both, so they're pulsing at the same time. Then get rid of the torch here and the block and the redstone here, and put the torch on this side so they're chained together. This is only necessary when they're really next to each other. If you have more space in between, there's no problem. So now we do a little setup for the unsorted item chest. So let's get the right materials. Okay, let's put some chests against these blocks here. Then we're coming down here, put a block next to the second dropper, then bring up two droppers and one hopper pointing into the chest like this, and then we do another infeed here, then put a block in the back and one diagonally down, the same as we did before, and then put a comparator in between the blocks like this, and then a torch in the back, a block on top of the torch like this, and one and then coming in front of the torch like that, and another block in the back like this here. So we put redstone here, so we pick up the pulse, then do a repeater. It can be on one tick, and another repeater on one tick here. Here it doesn't really matter with the timing, so we do now one block here and a side torch pointing towards the droppers, and this is all there is to it. This will pump up all the items into the chest, as you can see. So now on the other side we're gonna do an infeed chest or input chest. So let's put hopper here, then put two trap chests on top. Trap chests if you prefer that the items are not gonna go before you close. Then we use a redstone lamp on the side like this. Then we're gonna come down two blocks and one to the side like this, and put a redstone dot in the bottom. This will feed the block which blocks the hopper next to it. And all we need now is a lever to put it on the redstone lamp, and we're all done. There we go. Put items in and they're not moving. Oh, I forgot, this is a trap chest, so we put it in and we close it and the items are still there. So there it is. I will make a download link available in the description so you can get a closer look on chaining the modules together. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave me a like and see you back next time.